Well, let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Man, we're just in deep prayers for our people down in Florida, in those areas down there, in deep prayer for them. Hey, this morning we have some news about that shooting that we were talking about in East Baltimore. There's been a development in that case. And as usual, they come down hard on the one percenter. There's, when you belong to an outlaw motorcycle club, it's difficult what they do to you. And we're going to be talking about that here in like about a minute, 7 seconds after we have our brief introduction. So please stick in there with us. And let's see, we'll be right back in a minute and 7 seconds after this brief introduction. Hang out with us.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on your time. Black Dragon Biker News. Self-educated has books for you. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe, and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name is Black Dragon. Started in the Navy and hit the sea, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the best from the mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath. MC. We're paid his dues in the Arctic stripes, from prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Black Biker with a cowboy hat that knows kung fu and just gets skinny. Black Dragon Biker. Black Dragon Biker.
Alrighty then. Oh man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, and I want you guys to make sure to get my new shirt. I'm a biker, not a choir boy. I'm a biker, not a choir boy. At blackdragonsgear.com, my new shirts. Hey man, they're printed front and back. Yeah. So they can see you going and coming. You know what I mean? I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to my show. And I'd like to thank you for turning in for wherever it is in the entire world that you happen to be. I don't know. What the hell? Listen to my voice. Oh my gosh. How's that? Is that better? Me. Hey. I don't know. The weather's changing, and I guess my voice is doing that thing here. You know what I mean? We will be monitoring the developments going on down there in the storm. So, let's see how that does. We'll be monitoring developments going down with the storm and what's going on after. We got several friends that are down there, that stayed down there, and we want to know, how they're going to fare and, how things are going to turn out with them. I'm Black Dragon. We come on Monday through Friday. And then, we do sometimes on a few things on the weekend, but Monday through Friday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is 10 o'clock ish. And then, Lavish has school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it's, 10:30 then, but, Lavish sent me a message, said he would be tuning in when he gets in the car. So he's traveling, between classes. And I remember, it's kind of funny how that was so much a part of my life. School was so much a part of my life as I was going through school. And I look back out on that now, it's like, man, it really wasn't all that important. But I guess it was when it was. Now that I'm retired and stuff, You look back on that time and you smile like, wow, did I really go through that? Our story today, if my voice would act right. Hey, Joseph, yes, I will be your neighbor, man. I appreciate that. Our story today, if I can get my voice to act right. Morning, Foxy, is, let's see. Okay, let me get the right screen up. So you guys remember, I feel like a little 13-year-old. My voice is squeaking, but here we go. You guys remember when that shooting in East Baltimore with the Thunderguard motorcycle club? They were trying to have a funeral, and someone got into an argument over a parking space, they say, allegedly. And it turned into what they called a mass shooting. And, when they say mass shootings, they've turned everything's a mass shooting now. Used to be when, a mass shooting was a mass shooting, like, a school shooting or something like that. Now a mass shooting is everything. It's everything that anytime, I don't know, 2 or more people are shot, now all of a sudden it's a mass shooting. It's like they devalued mass shootings. And this is so that you could do anything to them. This is so you could do anything to anyone who was part of a shooting where more than one person. So you could just like throw the mass shooting thing on them, kind of like they do with RICO. RICO is just initially for like the Italian mafia or something, and now a guy in a Christian riding club can be charged with RICO. So they just expand it out so they can get everything. So that's what this mass shooting has become. But 7 or 8 people got shot, and that becomes a mass shooting. But it's not like a mass shooting like I would think of a mass shooting, where you got one dude in Las Vegas at the top of a tower inside of a hotel shooting down at a crowd of people enjoying a rock concert. But to me, that's kind of a mass shooting. But I don't know. Black Dragon, you got to start covering the biker scene in Montreal, Canada. Hey, if you guys want me to cover any story, send it to me. I get them all the time, all day long, and I will start including your area. So anyway, we've had some developments with this case in that there were multiple shooters. It's important to know that there were multiple shooters, but they have arrested one. And that's what this story is about, this shooter and some of the stuff that he's going to go through because we have found out that he's a 1%er. But let's read the headline: Arrest made in mass shooting near East Baltimore motorcycle club. These titles are just really kind of crazy. And they're used to draw in viewers. Arrest made in mass shooting. This kind of would lead you to believe that they got a shooter of the mass shooting. You see why I say that? The title is just absolutely created to draw you in and sell that newspaper. To me, it's kind of sad the way they do that. But it already throws a negative light because if you're not reading carefully, it makes it look like they found the shooter in this mass shooting. And it was a mass shooting, but there were several shooters. So I guess technically this is correct. An arrest was made in the mass shooting, but that's kind of how that goes. Baltimore. This is Baltimore. It happened in East Baltimore. A man was arrested for a shooting that left a man dead and 7 other people injured in August near a motorcycle club in East Baltimore. Eric Kibler is his name, or maybe Kibler, 43 years old, was taken into custody on Monday and is facing first-degree murder charges in the shooting death of 36-year-old Anthony Martin. And we looked at this a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago when this happened. He was held without bond after his bond review Wednesday. And this is a man with 7 children. He's an Air Force veteran. You know, as being a flight risk, you know, I didn't hear anything about a criminal background for this person, and his attorneys and his defense strategy is going to be self-defense, where he claims that he was shot at 1 to 2 times before shooting back in self-defense. So you would think that that should be good enough to get some kind of a bail. But you got to throw that diamond on his chest in the equation, and all of the news about being in an outlaw motorcycle club, a diamond motorcycle club, that has been the bane of the existence of the community. And then all of a sudden, there's no bond. It's interesting, however, that there isn't like this huge history of all these calls to the police department. Let's look at this a little bit further. Eric Kibler, I want to say until I hear his name. It could be Kibler, but I think it's Kibler. 43 years old, was taken into custody on Monday, and is facing first-degree murder charges in the shooting death of Anthony. That's what the picture says. For my listening audience, we have a picture of the man accused, and that was the caption of the picture, and the picture was taken by the Baltimore Police Department. Now, the shooting happened around 8 p.m. on August 18th in the 1300 block of North Spring, as we know, North Spring Street, in the area of Caroline and Hoffman Park. A friend of Martin told WJZ, and the reason that you're only hearing from friends of Martin in all of this is because, you know, outlaw motorcycle clubs don't speak. They're not going to speak on camera. I don't give a damn what. I think they should. I think they should have some kind of a PRO, public relations officer, that comes out and speaks. And we saw that yesterday in yesterday's video, because it's important to hear from the motorcycle clubs during times like this. Hire a spokesman, but get your word out. And I swear I don't know what's going on with my voice here. Anyway, that a friend of Martin's told WJZ that he was just there to play basketball. And I think he, meaning Martin, was just there to play basketball when the violence erupted as the motorcycle group was holding a gathering. Now, the friend could have been saying that the friend was just there to play basketball. You can't really tell about the way it's written, but I think they mean that Martin was just there to play basketball. Kind of saying, like, he was just there to play basketball. What could he have possibly done wrong? Police said the adults ranging between ages of 22 and 46 years old were shot. That adults ranging between 22 and 46 were shot. Martin was the only one who died. Fortunately, there was only one person who died. Baltimore is grappling with the impacts of another mass shooting event that has taken the life of a Baltimorean and irreparably changed several others. Investigators from the Baltimore Police Department will diligently work to find and hold those who are responsible accountable for this horrific act of violence, Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott said after the shooting. Days later, the Baltimore City Fire Department said an investigation was underway for an arson at the motorcycle club. As you know, the motorcycle club burned down or burned up or burned a lot. Looked like it was a total loss from like the stuff we saw that I could see. Police have not confirmed whether the mass shooting and the fire are connected, but it seemed like maybe the neighborhood came out and burned the clubhouse down, or burned it up, or burned it a lot. And this is another one that I've been through. My own San Diego chapter, when I was national president, was burned. Almost down, almost up, but for some reason it was only in the roof and attic area. We lucked out on that one. But you could just see through the roof down to to the floor of the clubhouse. You could see in the clubhouse. If you like flew over, you could just see right in all the secrets that we had going on at the time. And it was able to be repaired, but we have seen the negative effects. I've been through that. Like I've been doing motorcycle clubs for 36 years, so doing the same motorcycle club for 36 years. So most of the stuff you guys are seeing, I've seen before. So there's even more of a development to this story, in that now we know that he's not going to get bond, or hasn't gotten it so far. So let's play that for you all. Bring that screen back up. Boom. Here we go. And let's see if I can. Okay. So we'll try to expand it again. Here we go. So we'll play this for you. Hopefully it doesn't jump to a commercial. Action.
The attorney representing a man charged with murder in a mass shooting says his client was acting in self-defense. In August, 8 people were shot during an argument that involved a biker club in East Baltimore. 36-year-old Anthony Martin was killed in that shooting. Alexa Ashwell was in court, where the man now charged with his murder, Eric Kibler.
Damn. Look at Alexa. Got that Coke bottle figure just. Damn. Go ahead, girl. We need some reporters. This is ridiculous.
Appeared for his bond hearing. Alexa joins us live in studio with why his attorney claims this was self-defense. Alexa.
Yes, Kai, newly obtained charging documents say video surveillance shows defendant Eric Kibler fatally shooting Anthony Martin. But his attorney maintains this was after a gun was pointed and fired towards him. No bond for Eric Kibler, a 43-year-old father from Hagerstown, Maryland, charged with fatally shooting 36-year-old Anthony Martin in what ended up being a mass shooting in an East Baltimore neighborhood back on August 18th. Kibler's attorney and family reacting outside Baltimore City District Court shortly after the judge's ruling.
So the fact that he's a flight risk or a danger is ridiculous. This is his mother here. These are his family members. You know, this is a father of 7, an Air Force veteran. He's not a flight risk. He's not a danger. If somebody points a gun at you and then they fire it a couple times, there's a point at which you got to defend yourself.
Attorney Tony Garcia confirms Kibler is a member of the Thunderguard Motorcycle Club and was there that evening to take part in a memorial service for a member who had recently passed away. According to newly obtained charging documents, several members of the club were involved in an argument with Martin over a residential parking spot. The document goes on to say the argument escalated into a shooting, here indicating there were multiple shooters, including Kibler, who was captured on video surveillance fatally shooting Martin.
I believe if I was here, I probably could have helped save them. Probably could have helped save them, you know? I probably could have helped diffuse the situation a little bit. I wish I was here. I do.
Back in August, Fox 45 News spoke with Martin's loved ones, as well as neighbors and City Councilman Robert Stokes, who said the biker club has been problematic for years.
The community has been complaining about this. They done called 911 and 311 also.
But Attorney Garcia says his client Kibler was in fact trying to defuse the argument that escalated into a shooting and was acting in self-defense.
We know that there's video. We're trying to run it down.
So there's video of Martin firing and pulling out a gun, but you haven't seen it?
No, we have not seen it at this time. By the time this case gets to trial, you're going to see a lot of witnesses to that effect.
So those claims, according to the attorney, again, charging documents indicate there were in fact multiple shooters, but no other arrests have been announced. Kibler is due back in court for his preliminary hearing later this month. Alexa Ashwell, Fox 45 News.
Damn, Alexa. Damn. And now to the stage, Lavish T. Lavish T. Williams. There we go, Lavish T. Williams. Hey, man.
There I go, man. What's going on, man?
Welcome to the show, my man. Trying to get in here. Oh, you got service there.
Yeah, I got some service, man. I'm here.
You got serving girls there? That's what I thought I saw, a serving girl taking care of me. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm letting you know I'm alert. I'm here. I'm on the show. I'm listening in. I'm gonna need about 5 minutes. I'm gonna still be here. I'm gonna go off screen so that I don't have all this noise and distractions. But I am watching, and that lady. See, I got to get me a female on the show, man. That dress,
Alexa Asheville, you mean? Yeah.
Alexa, yeah.
Yeah,
And
buddy.
I don't want to sound creepy, seeing that I'm out in public talking about this lady, but
Yeah, we don't want to seem creepy. I'm a
yeah,
biker, not a choir boy. I'm a biker,
right.
not a choir boy. It's my new
And
t-shirt.
she's definitely nice, man.
Man, come on. God. It's having the funding of a if we had the right funding, man, we'd have them lined up, my bro. They'd be lined up, bringing us
That's what I'm
bacon and
saying.
stuff. Yeah, you know, taking care of us. I don't know what's going on with my voice here. It's happening. Oh my goodness. Anyway, back to the story. Come back on when you
So
yeah,
the guy is being charged for murder from
he
the
is.
Thunderguard.
He is, yes.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
So now, from what I've seen, the story changes from the motorcycle club was not problematic, and all of the decent stories that we heard the last time we reported this story. Now, since he's being charged with murder, now they're
No,
um,
no, no. It was always that the club had been problematic, but where is and we're gonna, where are all the 911 calls? Like he said, they called 911 and 311. How many times? One time, 5 times, every weekend. Like all of this stuff is, it's always in the beginning. There's always this stuff people say. Like all you hear is from Martin's, the people on Martin's side. The club isn't gonna speak in something like this. They always are quiet. But we have heard from people that were there. We have heard that it wasn't the club that started the business. It wasn't the club that started it. It wasn't the club that pushed it. It wasn't the club that advanced it. And it wasn't the club that started firing first. So these are things that we've heard from people. So hopefully those things come out in trial.
that whole, once you get that M charge on you,
Mm.
and then the prosecutors get to going in and start speaking, quote unquote, not motorcycle club, but motorcycle gang, and they're going to take things that do not have anything to do with him as an individual with this case, and they're going to try to put in more motorcycle club activities surrounding
Oh yeah.
him to make the case stronger for their behalf, to make this guy seem like a total menace.
Absolutely. Well, the character assassination comes, and the Hell's Angels up on the Iron Range, up there in Eveleth, Minnesota. Is that where it is? Eveleth, Minnesota. Eveleth, someplace up there. They're going through the this very thing right now, where even the city council is trying to put them. This is yet another club that we see. The city council is trying to throw the club out of the city, and it's more based on reputation or allegations than necessarily evidence in a lot of these cases, and being the 1%. But let's get back to this. Okay, so he is not going to be given any bail, and this is the thing, not any bond right now. And the thing is that's really kind of disappointing, is that when you think of the idea that you should be guilty until proven innocent, and only theoretically only grave instances should be set up where you can't get any bonds, such as being a flight risk, or being a risk to being a flight risk, or being a risk to public safety. Those are the couple things that would stop you from getting bail. And so hear this, man. If you have no criminal history, if you have 7 children, your family comes there, you are a U.S. Air Force veteran, but these things to me would say, 7 children, this man ain't running nowhere. And it's a claim of self-defense. You know, they have a credible claim. There, people say that there is a video of the man being shot at 2 times before he returns fire. Like the attorney said, at some point when you get shot at, you have to be able. You know, at some point you get shot 2 times. At some point you want to return fire. I've been personally shot 4 times. I know you want to start shooting back at some point in that. So we're going to see what's going on here. We're going to see what's happening. Let me get back to the story here and read this for you guys. Boom. There it is. And let me shrink this so you can see me, but make this larger so you can read the words. I don't know what happened. He must yeah, he's back now. Must have been a bad connection. Here we go. Boom. So a judge has denied bond for the suspect accused of murdering a man in a mass shooting in East Baltimore. And like I say, they make it sound like he did the mass shooting. Eric Kibler, 41 of Hagerstown, Maryland, is facing multiple charges, including first and second degree murder. I didn't realize that. I think it's a double charge for murder. In case one doesn't stick, the other one maybe will. First degree murder is a lot of times it's like premeditated, and second degree murder is what happens on the spot. So maybe that's why they've charged him twice. According to Baltimore police, Kibler shot and killed Anthony Martin, born August 18. A newly obtained charging documents detailed that Martin was involved in an argument with members of the Thunderguard Motorcycle Club. So Martin and members of the Thunderguard Motorcycle Club were arguing over a parking spot, and the argument escalated into a shooting. A total of 8 people were shot, including Martin, who died of his injuries. He was the only one to die. According to court documents, there were multiple shooters. So it just begs the question why the headline was written so surreptitiously. According to the court documents, there were multiple shooters, and video surveillance captured Kibler armed with a handgun. While standing in front of Martin, the defendant shoots Mr. Martin, causing his death, the charging documents read. But they don't say anything else. They don't say anything like, was he being shot at or anything like that, from what I can read in this document. During Kibler's bond hearing, his attorney, Tony Garcia, indicated that his client acted in self-defense. Garcia told the judge Kibler attempted to play peacemaker and claimed it was the victim who first pulled out a gun and fired at his client, who then fired back. So if this is the case and there is video to support that, I wouldn't see why he would not be allowed any bond whatsoever. The judge has, however, denied Kibler's bond, calling him a danger and a flight risk, and the attorney disputes that. He's not a flight risk. He's got 7 children. He's got his mom here. Whatever they're going to have to do to come up with bail if they don't have the money, like put mom's house up or his house up or whatever, you're not as likely to run if you have to do those kinds of things. And being a military veteran, not necessarily a danger to the public unless, and this is what they do when you guys have those diamonds on, unless they want to throw that outlaw motorcycle club stuff at you, and then all of a sudden you become public enemy number 1, and you're not getting no bail. And we're seeing this like those guys up in the Iron Range. Some of those guys have been sitting in jail for a while up there. Following the hearing, Kibler's attorney addressed the press alongside Kibler's family. The fact that he's a flight risk or a danger is ridiculous, said Garcia. This is his mother here and other family members. This is his father. He's a father of 7. What else do they say? He's a father of 7. He's not a flight risk. Hold on, I've kind of lost my place here. But if someone that's what he says. He's not a danger, but if someone points a gun at you and fires it a couple of times, there's a point somewhere where you have to defend yourself. And I agree with that. Garcia claims his account was caught on surveillance. I guess he must mean client. Garcia claims his client was caught on surveillance, however, admitted he had not seen the footage. I'm not sure what this Garcia claims his account was caught on surveillance. However, admitted he must mean his client. His client was caught on surveillance. However, admitted he had Garcia himself had not seen the footage. He said, "We know there's a video out there. We're trying to run it down. No, we have not seen it at this time." But he did also say that by the time all of it comes out, as attorneys do say, but by the time it all comes out, you'll know that the client was not guilty of those things, and that self-defense is exactly what it's going to turn out to be. Is exactly what it was. So that's definitely tough. With what's going on with that. That's that story. So what do you think about that?
See, this is the thing, man. Like, we talking about a murder, and I'm looking at it from two different ways. The average person who gets a murder charge, they're not gonna get a bond. And when they do get a bond, if they do get a bond because of persuasion from the lawyer, the courts always give you some type of astronomical bond, say that they gave you a bond, knowing that the average person can't do it. They might say, well, you might get a guy who does a manslaughter from a DUI and they give him a bond, but it might be $150,000, 10% bond. And they figure it out. But when you got a murder charge, the likeliness of getting a bond is not real likely. And if they do come up with a bond, they'll probably say something astronomical like $5 million cash bond.
Damn.
Yeah, because you're looking at a murder charge, and I'm not saying right or wrong, because a lot of this stuff before it even becomes a charge, it has to be taken to the prosecutor. And then the prosecutor, makes it a charge off of whatever evidence. And before it goes to the prosecutor, it's already being talked about and spoke about and investigated by the police department, which makes the recommendations to the prosecutor's office, if everybody's county is ran like it is in my county, in my city. That's how it goes, where it starts from the police department doing their research and investigating to see if it's something that can be handed over to the prosecutor for charges. They say, okay, yeah, we got enough evidence to charge this individual. Now we want to charge him, and they're going to put that murder charge on him. Now, when we go to court, the prosecutor's job is definitely to do collateral damage to make this individual seem very, very bad. He's a horrible person. He's a biker this and a part of a bike this and all of that other stuff. And they're going to dispute the possibility of getting a bond. And then you might get a bond hearing the next court date. They let them sit in there for a while. But, I mean, not just with this guy, murder, a murder charge, period. I seen manslaughter charges, homicide, what is that? Vehicular homicide. I seen them get bonds, but murder, shit, man, unless you some type of billionaire type of dude, and nowadays those guys are a flight risk. I don't
They
see
got
them
airplanes, right?
Yeah.
And, well, my goodness. Well, I that's not much I don't know much about that enough to speak on. I haven't really been involved with that part of the system, thank God, yet. So hopefully. Ebby, what's up? So yeah, that's what's going on over there, man, and it's going to be tough on him. He's got a lot to go through. One of the, hopefully they don't start listening to his attorney-client privileges, phone calls and stuff like that that's going on in that trial up there with the Hell's Angels. it's just funny. We see a lot of the similarities. Hopefully, you know, it's not going to be as bad for him as it's been going on for them folks up there.
No,
We shall see.
it's gonna be pretty bad because they gave him two murder. They gave him a first degree and a second degree. So now we're gonna juggle it. We're gonna see which one is the greater good. Now you might go to, depending on the lawyer, you might have a lawyer when they go to the preliminary. As they go there, they possibly could get one of the charges dropped. They can possibly get the first degree murder dropped, which I don't know about in their state, how their state law is, but I know here a first degree is life. 25 years life, first degree. Second degree, the guidelines vary. You got a strong possibility of having an out date.
But
I
it
just
still could be life though, right? Like 20 years.
um it could be. It could be. But you have more people that would rather have a second degree than a first degree. But I've seen people with first degrees do time and come home, even though they did a very long time. So I guess it's also depending on how strong your lawyer is.
Yeah.
Now he might get one of those charges dropped, and he still has to still fight the whole murder rap case, and then you got the views from the community out there.
Mm.
And when you got the views from the community out there playing a factor and coming to court and speaking up, you got a strong prosecutor that might go out in the community to get people to speak negative.
Man. Okay, so it has to be his. There we go.
The best thing is a strong lawyer. He needs a strong lawyer, not just any lawyer, but somebody that's well connected in that city, that knows how to deal and handle murder cases.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, like I say, we've heard a lot about this, and some of the things that we heard was that the motorcycle club, nor the participants in it or the members of it, were particularly at fault on this, and that this was driven more by the folks in the community than it was by the bikers that were there. And those things we hope come out in trial. Unfortunately, a trial can take a year or so to get going. So with no bond, you sit in jail for a year and languish. Your bills don't get paid and all kinds of stuff like that. Or something, especially in a self-defense case where there could be evidence to show that it was self-defense, that they would go so hard on you. And that
And
again,
that's the sad part. That's the sad part about the legal system. He can't sit in there. He can't lose everything that he has going if he's found not guilty. And the only thing that he'll get is a um, discharge. Okay, we're going to discharge Mr. So and so. And then that's it. Next case on the docket.
hey, listen, I wanna take some time out for just a second to say that one of our longtime viewers and very dear subscriber to the show, Sven, over in the Black Forest in Germany. Sven is going to be coming here to the United States, I believe, to work for a week or so, and he's going to be somewhere up north. When he gets up here, man, when he gets here, I just would be so pleased if some of our good bikers in the state that he's going to be in take him in and show him a great time. I'm going to find out for him exactly when and where he's going to be, and definitely let everybody know that Sven is here, and he has tried to get over here a couple of times. He was coming to the Black Sabbath annual to come hang out with me in San Diego, and COVID hit and we shut all that down. So he's finally getting over here, and I can't wait. I might even travel up to go see him if my time and allows and resources. definitely get up there to go see him. But anyway, wanted to let you guys know that. That's all we have for today. Anything you got in us getting out of here?
No, man.
Oh, and we got a break.
Survived
There
that.
you go. Say that
You know,
again.
people. That's
Say again.
you
You
know. I
broke
don't
up.
have. I don't have anything to say, man. Besides, the people that survived that hurricane down in the Miami, I mean in the Florida area against the coast, man. They some strong people, man, who stayed down there and dealt with it. I talked to a couple of people that I know in that area, and for them it wasn't as bad. It was just back to back, seeing that they had two hurricane type of storms that came through there, and they barely was done cleaning up the first one. So I just want to salute them, man, for just being the strong people that they are down there dealing with what they got going on, and I hope everything with them becomes better.
Oh, me too. I wasn't. I fell asleep last night, so I wasn't sure what happened with them down there, or how bad it hit, or whatever the case may be. So I was going to dig into that after this morning's show, because we do have several friends that were down there. So has it passed, or is it still hitting?
From what I was told, it passed. Now I don't know where it's headed or where it's going. But from what I was told, it passed the area, and thank God for that for them. Where it's headed, they said it was pretty bad because it went up past the Florida state line into the Georgia area.
Mm.
But me not being down there, I don't know. I only can live through them.
Right. So we'll be checking it out. It turns out Sven is coming to work to Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Lebanon? Is that how you say it?
Lebanon.
Lebanon, Pennsylvania. And it looks like C. Ruger, our buddies up there, he's with the Punishers Motorcycle Club. They've been planning for Sven to come up there for a year. I'm just now finding out about it over the last couple of weeks. I didn't understand that Sven told all of y'all he was coming, and so I know they're going to show him a great time. And if you guys want to hang out with him, he's going to be hanging out up there in Pennsylvania. And man, it's going to be really cool. He's coming right around hunting time in Pennsylvania. I think hunting season is coming up. So anyway, cool, man. Sven, we can't wait to see you here, man. Can't wait. Lavish?
Yeah.
Well, you're not in class. Wait a minute. What the hell?
No, I'm not in class, man. My class was canceled.
Why was the class canceled?
Yeah, the teacher had something to do. I spend my money on this stuff, man, so I don't miss class, man. I'm not like when I was much younger, man. Listen, I don't
It's your
have
money
time
now.
to miss class.
Brian Snap said lots of tornadoes from this hurricane. I have club members throughout Florida. Well, I'll be trying to check in. Look, David Stoner, Wheels of Soul, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, man. Show's been a good time when he gets there, man. Yeah, you told me like within the last week or two. Sven, I don't think you told me a year ago that like you told obviously you like C. Ruger more than me, I guess. I don't know. What the hell? No, but I'm glad that they're setting up stuff for you and stuff. Pretty reasonable, and they have a kitchen like an apartment. Oh, you guys are talking back and forth. So that's it. We're gonna get up out of here, man. This today's show. Listen, my shirt, my brand new shirt. I'm a biker, not a choir boy. This shirt will be available on Black Dragon's gear.
I understand you got the shirt going on and you say I'm a biker, but I have not yet to see you do any biker stuff this summer. I have not seen you on that motorcycle. I have not seen you do a video at the truck stop, the TA, or the
I haven't seen you
pilot.
at the TA on no video.
I'm gonna have to post one.
There's been no TA, Lavish TA Williams at the truck stop.
I have a picture of me sleeping on the bench at the TA just last month.
I've not seen it, nor the digital evidence that it was taken last month. Let me tell you something, son. And I want to put this out. Boy, I
I'm
got more
listening.
time backing up to the curb than you got. That doesn't say, there's no lab. I can't see your face.
Time stamps.
That could be a bum at the truck stop. Is there a ring? Is there any identifiable anything that says Lavish T. Williams?
Yeah.
A skull cap? That's not you. Man, that is not you. Stop lying.
Look at that patch. You see that L?
What's yours? You couldn't hack it? You had to lay out at the truck stop, you couldn't hack it? What you 45-minute breaks, it takes you 12 hours to go on a 6-hour trip somewhere?
I did a turn and burn.
It doesn't
I
look like you were
went
burning right there.
Listen, I went from Detroit to Chicago. I partied way longer than I anticipated. I was only supposed to be there until about maybe 12 and left. I ended up partying until after 2, didn't get on the road until 3, after already being up all day. So me doing the biker stuff, I rode there. Party longer because I had a great time. Partied at the next level anniversary party in Chicago when I should have been left, but I was having so much of a great time. I stayed and I stayed and I kept looking at the time like, man, I said I was going to be gone by 12 and that did not happen. I didn't leave till after 3.
So you're trying to put your motorcycle prowess up against mine.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
what you're
saying
trying to
that
do.
you were just, I was looking at you talk about the biker shirt, but I've just said I
I'm a
haven't
biker, not a choir boy.
seen.
Shirts will be available on blackdragonsgear.com in about an hour, is
You're
what
more
I
of a
was trying to
choir.
say.
No. You are more of the choir guy. Look at you. You're sitting back there with the microphone like a choir guy. While me,
And you're not in front of the microphone like a choir boy yourself?
no, I'm just mobile on my phone.
You're in your studio with Lavish on the wall. Stop it. Stop it.
Listen, just a week ago,
Lavish ain't about that life. Lavish is not
listen,
about that life.
just a week ago on Friday, I was at a bike shop while we were podcasting, and you seen that pretty black bike getting ready for the weekend.
No, this is just what Harleys do. You buy
Time
one
after time,
off the
man.
ground, off the showroom floor. You buy one, and then you got to take it in for $1,000 worth of work.
I'm just saying, Dragon, time after time, man.
K
I
Black seems to want to know what woman kept you there longer than you were supposed to be. Well,
wouldn't she like to know?
Oh my
Wouldn't she
goodness.
like to know?
Why do the young guys call us old guys? I've got nothing to prove, Lavish. My history goes city blocks long.
No, I was just saying.
There's no question as to who the Black Dragon is.
I don't know.
You
Is
know.
he relevant?
You know. Oh
is
yeah, you know.
the Black Dragon relevant?
What?
That's the question.
I'm the only one who had you sold out, as my theme song says.
Is the Black Dragon relevant? That's what we want to know.
I'm not going to do this with you every couple of days on the show. What's going to happen is we're going to have.
I'm on the highway. I'm on the highway.
Shall I start pulling up pictures on my phone?
I'm just saying, I was on the highway. Oh, this one for K Black.
Here I am.
She gonna love this one.
Here I am in my studio right here.
No, that's so. Hey, K Black, she's going to love this one. I'm all the way blacked out.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I know she's gonna love that one.
Little sissy little thing, microphone looking thing. Is that how you sissies ride today? Talking to each other on the motorcycle? Is that what you do? You
Just
talk
saying,
to your
man,
buddies?
whatever works, man. I
You
keep
don't know any
communication.
hand signals? You talk to your buddies when you guys sing kumbaya to one another as you're rolling down the road?
Oh, here we go again. The night K Black. You wanted to know who I was with? I'm gonna show you. Look at the time. First of all, that's at the TA.
We don't know that was at the TA. There's no T. I mean, it's the TA colors with the
That's the TA.
blue seats and stuff. That is the
I'm just
TA
saying.
color. That is they're red, white, and blue. That's their colors, but there's no guarantee that was at the TA.
Look on that background right there.
Oh my goodness.
On that black bike, on that highway. Come on, dog. Stop it, Dragon. You making me look at all these pictures that's less than 30 days old.
I'm so glad you're proud of your riding accomplishments. Maybe you'll get some in. Maybe we can get you to ride across the country one time.
Hold on, Dragon. You know Just GQ, right?
I know him well. You're not in his riding category.
This was just me and GQ.
You know, you passed him somewhere on the highway, and y'all.
This was just me and GQ. Come on now. We on the bikes. Come on now.
The children are starting to accomplish some things. I'm happy for y'all.
I'm just saying.
I'm happy for y'all.
I am a biker. So anyway, let's talk about your biker shirt.
Yeah, I'm a biker, not a choir boy. You've ruined it now. But for
What
those
then
of you, these shirts will be available on Black Dragons Gear in about an hour. Black Dragons Gear, where you can go and get my latest gear over here at blackdragonsgear.com, man. blackdragonsgear.com, where you can get my latest gear, including my brand new I'm a biker, not a choir boy t-shirt coming in about an hour on the site. So here you go, blackdragonsgear.com. Get all your latest gear there. And Tuesday nights are our bike nights here, man. We would love to have you Tuesday nights at blackdragonsgear.com. And over here at the Dragon's Lair, we have Tuesday nights where you can come over and talk about MC protocol or anything else that you want, man. Happy to have you here. We had Lavish back for a minute. Where'd he go? Is he gone? He must have gone for the day. So I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Lavish is a rider, and I'm very proud for him. And that's really cool. It's really cool. Hey, man, we ride because we love it, man. It's everything that we do. Hey, we will catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's 10 o'clock. So same bad time, same bad channel. We will see you guys there. All right, I'm Black Dragon. I'm out. We're going to roll out with our commercials, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years, and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing into the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book. If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.
And what our responsibilities are and what we need to think about. Because if you don't really know what's going on the set, you can find yourself in kind of a precarious predicament if you make the wrong kind of moves or do the wrong kind of things when this kind of stuff goes on. So when you see us get into a war with one another, what should 99%ers do? Here's 10 things you should know. Thing number one, stay in your lane. Find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. If you're a president, you want to find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. What I mean is, the set can be volatile. It can be very dangerous. And when you have that kind of thing going on, this set's not safe. So, as a 99%er motorcycle club, what you want to find is yourself in your business, in your lane, while all the fancy stuff gets handled on other levels.
Yeah, you heard that, didn't you? On other levels. Tried to tell you suckers, Black Dragon is the man. The Black Dragon is the man. A little OG, bonafide, certified, a true MC. The Biker Boys, the Biker Boys. It's in the house, most definitely. Blow the whistle for Black Dragon, Biker TV. That's right, I said Biker TV. See, one day, young Dragon made his way out the Navy to become a prospect. Some people thought he was crazy, but 5 years later, hard work became a habit. He became the president of the mighty Black Savage Nation. MCs, y'all, respectfully. Black Dragon, Black Savage, MC. That's right, y'all. Give it a thumbs up. Black Dragon's Biker TV at his best. Oh yeah, and don't forget to get his prospect Bible book. So proud of him. Man, he just don't know. He's a real legend. And y'all know it, and I know it. That's right, Black Dragon. That's right. Glad I met you, my friend. Black Dragon, I'm the Midnight Ghost Rider. The V, y'all. Love you, Black Dragon. Peace. And get skinny. Like and share. Goodbye.